Those are mantras that we tend to sort of forget about when you're sort of going through life. I'm not going to be perfect at something the first time I do it. And I'm certainly not going to have an expectation of my family that I wouldn't have for myself. And that was one thing we always did for our kids is, we didn't expect any less of our quote special needs child because we didn't know what she was going to be capable of. And when she was born, the average life expectancy of somebody with Down syndrome was in their 30s, and many people lived in institutions and supported. And the thought of having an independent life was nowhere in that. And unless you have an open mind and an open heart, you will never allow those around you to achieve what they're capable of. I know that's a big mantra, but I think it's an important thing to sort of keep in perspective.
All right, Sean, what I should have asked you today that I didn't ask you, or should have I?
Oh, I think the main thing is you asked me at the start of it. I just didn't give you a very good answer. I think my mantra about raising expectations is how I identify myself, and part of my story is explaining why I think that's important. And I think you and I having this conversation is part of that big picture. Humans tend to be tribal. And we sort of tend to sort of stay with the people we think like and look like and act like. And part of the mantra of you and I having this conversation is knowing that people are different and people go through different stuff, and recognizing that is really important. So I think the question you didn't ask me was because I didn't give you a good answer.
No, I don't know about that. All right. So people who just keeps hearing raise expectations, that's your website?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Next time when you come on a podcast, put it underneath your name.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
See how I have edparcaut.com over there?
Yes.
That way they know that, hey, it's there. And when people are watching this, because we'll cut it up and we'll put it as shorts and everything else, it's right there all the time and they don't have to look for it. But we'll put it in the notes below. Okay. Sean, thank you so much for coming on the Helping the Brave today. I really appreciate you being here today.
Yeah, wonderful voice. Thank you very much. It's been great.
Anywhere, so besides raisingexpectations.com, is there... or raiseexpectations.com. Sorry, I said it wrong.
Yeah,
is there anywhere else that you want people to connect with you?
There's a resource page on raiseexpectations.com, and people can email us through the website. All of our social media stuff is on that website as well as the books. And the one thing I tell everybody is on the resource page, there's lots of volunteer stuff. And the reason for that is because you don't know until you don't know, and actually engaging with people you've never met before is an important part of growth. And so, going to a track meet or a basketball game or something that is meaningful to you, to meet people that are different than you, is an important part of understanding others.
Now, are you ever going to do anything outside of Washington? Because the whole thing's set up on Washington, right? The state of Washington, that's where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.